So she took her ex-girlfriend's 14-year-old autistic son out of harm's way. But let me know, do you think welcome back to the Unfiltered Doll Baby, where we do a little bit of cussing around here. Your parental advisory has been advised. Baby, I want to let you know whatever I say on today, I am talking about the people on the screen and not you, okay? So we are in Michigan again. There's so much going on in the state of Michigan right now when it comes to these stories that are on the news and going viral on social media. Now, I know in each state, we have things that we have to work on when it comes to the neglect of children, but it's just very airy that a lot of it is happening right now in Detroit. Okay, so we have a ex-girlfriend who took a 14-year-old autistic young man out of harm's way. She made the decision to expose her ex-girlfriend. So we are going to get into that right now. So this young lady, her name is Key, or maybe it's Kia, baby. It's Kei. And she took to Facebook to expose her ex-girlfriend and the conditions of her home. Now, in a live that she had for the questions that people were asking under comments, she decided to address everybody, allowed people to ask questions, and she would answer. All right. The woman that she is exposing is her ex-girlfriend. I assume they've been in some type of situationship for 5 years. And she says she's never been to her home until recent. Now, allegedly, she was scheduled to move here to Detroit. And I don't know what happened, but the woman she was dealing with, which is the mother of the neglected children, did not allow her to come over to the home. She said they would meet up in hotels, they would go to her house, or they would be out and about in the public, okay? I don't know what her situation is or what she has going on, but she felt the need to expose the living conditions and be a savior to this child. She is calling herself an angel and a hero when people ask her, well, who the F do you think you are? Meaning, why would you expose this? Shout out to the doll baby. If you would love to come in the chat and say it was you, you can. But baby, I like to keep you all anonymous when you share a story with me and ask me to get into it if I would like. Shout out to you, baby, for sharing a story with me. In the middle of me watching her live, and before I could gather any type of screenshots or screen recordings, she either closed her page down or deleted the information. CPS was called, so I don't know if it had anything to do with that. The only thing I can find is Carlos King. He does have most of it on his page. I am going to share the conditions of this home. Now, this is a very unique situation. If you ask me, it looks like the home is abandoned. Some people may say deplorable, it's nasty, she needs to clean up. I don't even understand how she's living there with her children. It's not fit for rats nor roaches, let alone children or a human being. Hold on one second. I'll be sure to post the link to his video so that you can definitely get over there and get into it. All right.
They're not good. You and your goofy ass mom, y'all have a whole autistic baby by himself with nothing. It was cold that night. Hours a week, I do. But okay, boom. So that was that day. I left him there. I beat myself up every day about that, bro. You know they doing this baby wrong.
So when she first discovered the conditions of this home, she left him there because it's not her child. That is her ex-girlfriend. I don't know what kind of situation they got going on, but baby, listen, there's some things running through my mind, but we're not here to discuss those. I'm trying to stay strictly with what is going on with this child. All right. So make sure you definitely check out Carlos King. A lot of the information that I am sharing, I did get from his video because, again, when I was grabbing it, she deleted her page or she deleted all of the information. Maybe she changed her settings so that only the people who follow her were the ones that had the information. But she did ask everybody to share it when the page was public. Now you can't even find her page. So I want to make sure I'm loud and clear with the allegedly because I was not there, but I seen that house and you seen that house. And you know, not even a damn raccoon. And you know, they got rabies and they don't give a fuck. Excuse my language. I told you in the beginning that we do a little bit of cussing around here. If they don't want to be up in there, what made you think a human was fit to be in a home like that? When I seen the video before she took it down, you know how you have a bottom lock and a top lock? That baby didn't have a top lock. She just had a hole. You go to Home Depot right now and purchase a door, and you see how the door comes without the knob and without the deadbolt or the lock that goes on the top. That's how her door was. You can take your eye and peek all the way through that home. Holes in the floor and the ceiling. I'm talking about a home that was not fit for a human nor an animal. And I'm not talking about the animals that we have domesticated. No, baby, not your little pretty cat and dog. No, I'm talking about raccoon, roaches, and rats. Nobody should be in that type of environment. Do you hear me? Now, I know rats and roaches have found better places, is all I'm trying to say. And she has her 14-year-old autistic son there, home alone in the cold because allegedly the heat is off and hungry. This is what the ex-girlfriend said. So let's get into the text messages because, you know, when you expose somebody, you got to do what? You got to pull up the text messages so that people can see the back and forth of what is really going on. You know, there's three sides to the story. There's my side, your side, and we have the truth, right? So let's get into the text messages. I am going to read them to you. Please bear with me. There's a little bit of slang here, baby. And we're going to try our best to do what we need to do to get through them. Okay. So in the purple is the ex-girlfriend that's exposing the mom neglecting her children. In the white or in the gray, you have the mother who was exposed. Okay. So she said, and I'm going to have to add a little bit to this because, again, I had to screenshot and do what I could do since everything was removed from me while I was investigating this tragic story here. So she says, your trifling ass let this baby in this house to fend for himself while you went out and did whatever with whoever. B, I've called you over 20 times with no answer. The F is wrong with you. He don't deserve this, bro. So the mom responds and says, girl, shut the F up. I just went to take the rest of my kids to school. The F is you talking about. Now, if you didn't know, I'm going to tell you right now, that baby has not been in school. He's 14 years old. He has not been in school since last season. Don't ask me why. I don't know, but you know that don't even sound right. So her name is Kia or Key. So we going to call her Kia. Kia says, you know how long I've had Devon with me? You ain't just leave him, bro. So the mom says, girl, like I said, I've been at my mom's house. You should speak on ish you know about. Kia says, so you and all the other kids went to your mom's house and left him alone in the effing cold, hungry, and your mama is okay with that too? So in the next screenshot of messages, basically whatever they're talking about, it was cut off. So I do apologize. And she said, tell the police to make me give him back because I'm not. You're wrong as F. So the mother says, keep him. Then you slow. He had food and it's heaters in the house. I used people's car, and if they take their ish back, I have to figure out ish. He had food. I know that for a fact. I left him food before I came over to my mom's house and got stuck. One thing you won't ever do is make me out to be a bad mom, because I do over and beyond when it comes to my kids. Now, baby, I'm going to just pause that right there, because see, the devil is a lie, a thief, a cheat, and a snake. Hold on. No, I try my best to make sure I am protecting and making sure we do cover the face of any minors when we're talking about most topics, okay? Sometimes, sometimes I try not to post people's children. Baby, over and beyond. Is this what you call over and beyond? Now, I get it. Sometimes the house might get a little junky. Some of you are obsessed with cleaning. I get that. And you don't allow your house sometimes to get a little disorderly. So I get that. But baby, there is a difference between a junky home, someone who might, over consume down there at the Target, Walmart, Amazon, and they just got too many things in the house, a cluttered home, a nasty home. There's just so many different categories. Okay. There's a catalog of how a home can look, right? And to each its own. But baby, this right here, oh no, ma'am. Absolutely not. And this actually looks good considering what we just watched in the video. You've seen it, right? Are you getting into this? This is what she calls going over and beyond, and not painting her out to be a bad mother, because she goes over and beyond for her children. Now, here's the thing. A lot of mothers, they feel like if the child is dressed nice, that means they have gone over and beyond. If we're going down there to the McDonald's, to the Chick-fil-A, to the Wendy's, to the Taco Bell, we done sat down and got a crab boil in the bag and we filmed it for social media, then your job was done. But look at the conditions they have to sleep in and live in. Absolutely not. I don't agree. So let's see if we can get into more of this home on the video. Again, shout out to Carlos King. So I'm going to play this. Hopefully it play, honey. The circle's spinning. What is going on? I'm going to play this without the audio so that you can really get into it. Look at this here. Baby, why is the couch turned over? This is how this woman is living and raising her children in it. And she's going over and beyond, she said. I'm trying to tell you right now, come on now, what's really going on? Now, how do you feel about her ex-girlfriend exposing her, exposing the conditions of how her children is living? Again, this story, I don't know why it's not viral, meaning I don't see it on TikTok. I can't really find it anywhere with the exception of a few people that are sharing different tidbits, literally tidbits, okay? A little sprinkle of here, a little sprinkle here, and a little pinch there. But I'm not sure if the people haven't put the content out yet. I've only seen Carlos King with the story so far, and I'm actually new to even knowing about his channel. I love how he does his commentary. So, there's somebody here saying, woo, there's a lot to this case. It's not even a case yet, but she did say she called CPS and they did get involved. Now, I will say when she was live, people were asking her for her Cash App and volunteering to assist and help with her, with the young man, as well as, offering her different resources, saying maybe she can get emergency custody, since the mom is verbally heard on that recording saying that she can just keep him or take him, right? It says that the baby is in with his dad's family, God family, but she's trying to get him back from them, to my understanding. Somebody is saying that's crazy effing work. So I guess on today, as of March 10th, I don't have any updates. I don't know where this young man is. I don't know if they returned him back to his mother. If they did, that is some insane, crazy work. Based off the live that she had, she said that the father was down there at the prison house and at the jailhouse. And also, This young man doesn't have any insurance and said that the reason why he can't get insurance is because the father is down there at the jailhouse. Now, I don't know how that works, baby, but that's the first I've ever heard of that. I don't know if that has to do with mandatory child support in order to get state assistance. You guys would have to tell me if you live in Michigan, if this is how they roll when it comes to the eligibility of getting insurance. Okay. So back to these text messages, the way the text messages did end was it says, just help me enroll him in school, bro. I got it from here. So the ex is asking the mom if she can help him get enrolled into the school. Thank God she did post these text messages because she does not want to get accused of doing what? Kidnapping somebody's child, okay? And it says here he can't go to school or he will, and it cut off. So I don't know what else was said. Maybe on the video that Carlos King has, you will see the full messages. I'm just giving you half of the story because I didn't want to give up on posting the content when everything was cut off from me when I was getting it and gathering the details for you. Now, I'm going to be old school and say, what happened to the village? What happened to the community? Baby, do we not have any family members? Obviously, we do because you were over at your mother's house. But why did you leave with your other two children to go to your mama's house, but you left him behind? Is what I want to know. I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to thrust, lust, bump, and grind, baby, y'all need to protect yourselves because you know that you are not, there's some people, they just, baby, they're just not fit to parent. They're not fit to be a mother. They're not fit to be a damn father. They're not fit to even own pets. Do you hear me? And you know that first time when you have that first baby, if you are like if you were meant to do this, and when you're not, there's something you can use called protection if you must go out there and spread it low. Okay, there's something called protection. Why bring multiple children on this earth and be the best piece of shit that you want to be when you don't have to do that? There's people out here who can't have children, so if you keep getting caught up, baby, give the child up, which is not the right answer, right? But if you're just going to be hard-headed and you keep on going out there getting something hard, all right, and you're not protecting yourself, you know what I'm saying? Then you need to give that child up for adoption, maybe, because it's just cruel to just see people living like this. I swear for God it is. Now, when it comes to the food that she says she left food for him, like again, he's a dog, there was a styrofoam takeout container there. I don't know if that food, baby, I don't know if it was empty. The way the house is looking, that styrofoam container could have been sitting there since last March of 2023, for all I know. I don't know what was in there. I do know that is not how any child should be treated. I don't care what that child got going on. Okay, that is not it. No, ma'am. All right. So now the sister did contact Kia, or Key, however you want to say it, baby, Kei. She did contact her and say that she can bring her nephew over to her clean house. Now, my whole thing is this, baby. Well, where the hell were you at before all of this? Do you all not get together and maybe spend time down there at the Thanksgiving and Christmas holiday? Or does she just always come to your house? I mean, you know, when somebody, this is more than somebody being nasty. This is just, I don't even have the word for it, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, what's going on with the family? Obviously, the mom is in her life, the sister is in her life. Is she saying, well, you can bring my nephew over to me? Well, what's going on? Are we ignoring and minding our own business when it comes to what people are doing with their children and your family? Maybe that's it. There's a lot going on with adults right now. Maybe they feel like they can't take on other people's problems, but like, come on now. Why would you leave that baby there and take your other two kids? That just doesn't make any sense at all. you know, so there's that. So this was the Facebook page that was exposing the mother neglecting her children because of you baby, you've seen that home, and that young man was left by himself. This is her page, which when you go on Facebook, at least for me, when I go on Facebook, I can no longer find it. I can only find other pages that have tagged her in something, but I cannot find her page anymore. So again, I don't know if she removed it or if she changed the settings. Okay. Now, what I did find was this, and I don't know if there's any truth to this. Somebody did a post of this here saying that Sister Key made a GoFundMe for the young man and took the money and gave the baby back. Again, she did say she did contact CPS. So I'm sure there are certain rules and regulations. You can't just go get somebody's kid and keep their child. At least that's what I thought. All right. Prove me wrong if you know a little more when it comes to CPS. Okay. Here we call it CYS. Okay. Let me know if I'm wrong down there in the comments, baby. If you call CYS, CPS, you get when you get those people involved, I don't think you get to just keep someone's child. So I don't know who she gave him back to. And I don't even know that this is accurate or not. Remember, the page was removed. So I'm just really just finding whatever I could find, baby, to share with y'all. The best bet for you is to go to Carlos King to watch his full video that he has here on YouTube. This is the young man that she did rescue from this home. Yes, I'm using the word rescue. Now, although I didn't agree with a few things that she said in that live, I have to understand that some people have hey, listen, they're using the word bro and all of that, cool. But when she referred to him as the N-word, honey, I'm going to say it, I'm grown. When she called that young man a nigga, and she wasn't degrading him, I assume that's just how she talks, baby. There's some people who love to use the N-word. 90 going north. I'm trying to do better with using it as well, okay? But when referring to this young man here, I did not appreciate that. But again, I can tell that's just how she talks. You see the lingo and the way they talk here in these text messages with the bro and all of that, okay? I assume these are younger folks. I don't believe these are women in their 40s and whatnot. They may be in their late 20s or 30s. I'm not sure, baby. I don't know these people from a can of paint. Now, before we depart, I am going to play about 2 minutes of some audio from her live. Baby, listen, there's not going to be a video. It's going to be what you're looking at on the screen right now with the audio, because I did not want to overdo it with using other people's content. Just so you know, the main reason why she was exposing the mother's name, I guess, on social media is Diamond the Bell. That's why I said, baby, you can't really make people on social media your goals, because you don't know how people are living once they put that phone down and they stop recording, or once they upload that picture, okay? And she said she was sick of her doing her, as in going down to the vacation, having the road trips, baby, club socializing, and keeping her kids in those piss poor conditions, okay? So let's get into this audio. Y'all let me know what you think. Make sure you check out Carlos King. He has the full videos of what is no longer on Facebook. Like I said, she either removed it or she has a private page with changed settings, okay? And this is not on TikTok, okay? She says she doesn't know how to work TikTok. So here's some audio. Thank you so much, baby. If you don't mind, please hit the like button on your way out. Everything used here today was fair use, okay? And here is the finale.
With me more people like you around. Is this the first time you saw her house nasty like that? So that's the thing. The whole time I've known her, I know 5 years. I've never been over her house. We always was at a hotel, my house, or we was like out in public. I've never been over the house. But the way that house is, that bitch ain't just get like that overnight.
Hell no.
It's holes in the walls. It's holes in your floor. Like, that house ain't just
you know what?
overnight.
I know a lot of people gonna be saying she's going. People so sympathetic in the wrong areas, and
I told CPS to go to 12700 Abington in Detroit. Yes, I did. Sure did. Sure did. No, it's talking about melatonin and not Benadryl. No, it said Benadryl and edibles. Reported that too. Sure did. Because you got to play with somebody else when it comes to these babies. You got to play with somebody else. Her shit works. Only difference is that she go there, bitch, and honey, with somebody else when it comes to these babies. I reached out to her baby daddy, that nigga said, oh, well, CPS take him, I got my shit together, I get him in. That's why now. Because if I didn't give her a chance, the first thing you were saying is, why didn't you try to help? Why didn't nobody try to help? I tried to help her. I even told that bitch, I keep this baby, just come to my house to watch him so you don't got no heat. That's why now. Anything else, Kenyatta? And you not wrong. I love you. I love you too. I don't never need or nothing for nothing. I moved here, drove anything that could fit in my my journey to Detroit and got on my own, baby. And I'm in my own house right now. So don't ever get on act like somebody needed that girl to live with her. She called me, oh, so fake depressed because Siobhan died. Like, let's be real, bro. I don't play them kind of games. So don't play with me. Goofy. Go help her clean up. And that he don't really understand what's going on, what's being said. He's in his own world. Like, only thing I could do was pray and take him with me. Like, I don't.
Y'all know how some of these young folks talk. You know, you can't understand what some of them are saying. But child, all I know is, no, thank you. I'm just lost for words at this point, honey. And it is what it is at this point, right? And when I say it is what it is, I say that because I feel like this is like the fourth story that's coming out of Detroit that has something to do with letting these babies down. And it's just very frustrating to hear about it. And again, I know that there's neglect and there's abuse happening in all states, right? But it's just crazy that it's back to back with Detroit as of recently. Okay. But that's all I have for you all. Let me know what you think down below. Comment. I do like to talk back. I am behind on my comments right now. I know you said, girl, I know you lying. Baby, your channel. Hey, now y'all know I work about 11 jobs. Okay. Thank you so much for your support in advance. Everything that we did discuss today is allegedly, baby. I don't know these people from a can of paint, but I know I seen that house and I seen the mama and her kids up in it. So that was not a lie. All right. So y'all have listen, have an amazing day. Please hit the like button on your way out. Thank you so much in advance for your support. I'm so grateful. And you know, it means the world to me, baby. And we are out of here. Have an amazing day. Bye.